Welcome back to Louisville at Home. I'm Cheryl Case. Tonight we're cooking at home with Chef Jeff Jarfi again. His task tonight, whip up a fabulous meal in the home of Karen Shore. But this time we've turned up the heat in the kitchen, so to speak. We've asked the chef to not only prepare a fabulous meal for 6 people in someone else's kitchen, we're asking him to do it on a budget.
We're going to have a great menu. We're going to start with a little lentil soup. You like lentils?
I love lentils.
Well, this time of the year is really good to have a lentil soup that have a little cumin and a little parsley in it, lots of garlic.
The chef will boil some water for the lentil soup and an artichoke appetizer.
And the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and cut the artichokes and go ahead and boil them, get them out of the way, because we want the family to enjoy them cold. We're going to chill them. So we're just going to cut the artichoke in half.
He keeps cutting until he gets 8 pieces.
So we're just going to remove all these artichokes and put them in hot water. Let them boil for approximately 15 minutes on high.
Chef Jarfi weighs the artichokes down to make sure they cook evenly. Then it's on to the soup.
First thing we're going to do is chop a little onions. I'm going to have you help me chop the onions while I do the garlic. I like chunky garlic and onion in my soup. It'll give it good flavor as well as you get to taste it by itself as well. I'm just going to add the garlic to the onion. Okay. I'm just going to add that to boiling water over there.
The next ingredient, fresh parsley.
I don't like to chop the herbs for too long. They lose the aroma and all that. Just a little bit. Okay, we got the tomatoes and the parsley. We're just going to go ahead and put everything in there. I know it looks very simple, and it is really very, very simple soup. But you're going to see the flavor. It's going to be beautiful.
Chef Jarfi's magic ingredient in this true vegetarian soup is cumin, and plenty of it.
About 3 tablespoons of cumin, but you can add as much cumin as you want, you know. You can always add salt later on if you want to, but you can't take it out, so be careful with salt.
Add a little fresh pepper.
Alrighty, now it's a lentil soup, so we gotta use lentil. That happens usually. That's good when it happens. It's good luck. We turn the soup down to medium. We're gonna let it cook. Now we're gonna work on our chicken drumsticks here. We're gonna do this together, Karen. I'm gonna need your help.
The main course is chicken drumsticks stuffed with crawfish. To stuff them, you first have to remove the bone, which can be a challenge, at least at first.
Okay, this is how we do this now. You see right here, this part right here, it's where the bone is. So you're just gonna take your knife, gonna hold it down like this a little bit, and you're just gonna go around, close like that, pretty much cutting the nerves that's holding the bone. This one in my hand here look like it's broken, but that's okay. We'll get to another one that it's not. And you're pulling it completely, it's like you're turning it completely over. Okay?
Wow.
I'm gonna work with you a couple times and it will be easy after that. Then we're gonna cut the bone out. Then we're gonna turn it back to the way it's supposed to be. So when we're ready to stuff it, it's ready to stuff. Alrighty? Usually after 2 or 3, you become professional in deboning drumsticks. It's easy if you just push it like that. Completely out. It's easy and easy the more you do it. But there we go. And we got about 25 more to do.
Plenty of time for me to take a stab at this, right? Here we go. They usually don't let me have tools in the kitchen. You cut away from the bone, push the skin down, and the bone through. And then you're supposed to cut the very last bit of skin off. Flip the chicken back the way it's supposed to be. Well, and it's back to looking more like a chicken drumstick. Not a pleasant task, but Chef Jarfi says it's worth the work.
I never would have thought of taking the bone out of a chicken leg.
Yep.
I'm with you, Karen, but Chef Jarfi has never failed us before. And true to form, never letting a morsel go to waste, he has a use for the discarded chicken bones.
Chicken bones is good to save. You put them on a Ziploc bag, throw them in your freezer. One day when you want to make good chicken soup, boil them in water for like an hour. You have chicken stock.
Oh,
So you don't have to use beef bouillon, chicken bouillon cube.
Oh, fantastic.
You make your own chicken stock.
What a great idea.
In the meantime, the artichokes are finished cooking, so the chef drains them and puts them into ice water. While those chill, it's on to the mashed potatoes.
Let's use more than one type of potato. How about that? We use a couple new reds, couple Idaho, and one sweet potato. We're not using too much sweet potato because we don't want it very sweet.
And along with the potatoes, the chef chops more onion and garlic, which go into the water too.
Let me stir.
Those potatoes are going to be wonderful.
That's going to be perfect.
So the lentils are simmering, artichokes chilling, and potatoes boiling. When we come back, the chef puts it all together and he whips up a grand finale you definitely don't want to miss. Stay tuned. You're watching Mobile at Home.